Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. Chapter we are on right now is system of linear equations. So you can find all the lessons on aplustudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter system of linear equations. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 8 math. Chapter we are on right now is system of linear equations. The lessons, let's just start with the lesson that is solve a system of equations using substitution. Let's just start with the lesson. Solve a system of equation using substitution. X plus 2y equals 9 and x equals negative 3. So let's just substitute x equals 3, negative 3 in the equation. So x plus 2y equals 9. Replace the variable x with the value negative 3. So that is negative 3 plus 2y equals 9, right? So add 3 both sides because opposite to subtraction is addition. So 2y equals 12 and y equals 6, right? So we have x equals negative 3 and y equals 6. So the solution is negative 3 and 6. So the correct option is negative 3 and 6. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve using substitution. So y equals 3. So negative x minus 3y equals negative 11, right? So let's just substitute y equals 3 in the equation 2. So negative x minus 3. The y is, I think 3 or negative 3. I think 3 it is. And that equals negative 11, right? So negative x minus 9 equals negative 11. Add 9 both sides. So negative x equals negative 11 plus 9. Negative x equals negative 2. That means x equals 2. So we have x equals 2, y equals 3. So the solution is 2, 3. That is 2 and 3, option number 3 is the correct option. Solve using substitution. Y equals 7. Negative 7x minus 10y equals negative 7. Y equals 7. So replace the variable y by the value 7 equals negative 7. Negative 7x minus 70 equals negative 7. Add 7 both sides. Negative 7x equals negative 7 plus 70, right? So 70 minus 7 is 63. Divide both sides by negative 7. That is x equals negative 9. So the x equals negative 9, y equals 7. So that is negative 9 and 7. So option number 1 is the correct option. Negative 9 and 7 is the correct option. Solve using substitution. So x equals 3. So replace the variable x with the value 3, like substitute the variable x3, that is negative 8 times 3 plus 4y equals negative 4. Negative 24 plus 4y equals negative 4. So 4y is equal to negative 4 plus 24. 4y equals 20, y equals 5. So that is 3 and 5. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 3 and 5. Option number 1 is the correct option, 3 and 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve using substitution. 5x plus 7y equals negative 20. So x equals 10. Let's just substitute x equals 10. 5 times 10 plus 7y equals negative 20. 7y equals negative 20. minus 50. So 7y equals negative 70. Y equals negative 10. So that is 10 and negative 10. That is 10 and negative 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 10 and negative 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve using substitution. So x equals negative 11. Let's just replace the x with a value. So negative and x is negative 1 minus 9y equals 10, right? So negative 9y equals 10 minus 1. Negative 9y equals 9. Y equals negative 1. Y equals negative 1. Negative 1 and negative 1. So option number 2 is the correct option. That is negative 1 and negative 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is negative 1 and negative 1. Solve using substitution. 8x plus 9y equals negative 9. Y equals negative 9. 8x minus 81 equals negative 9. 8x equals negative 9 plus 81. So 81 minus 9 is 72. So x equals 9 because 8 times 9 is 72. That is x equals 9. So the correct option is negative. No, x equals 9 and y equals negative 9. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve a system of equations using substitution word problems. Write a system of equation to describe the situation below. Solve using substitution and fill in the blanks. Amanda and Diego are both selling. So, although Amanda has already sold 5 tubs, Diego hasn't sold any yet. If Amanda starts selling 1 tub per day and Diego begins selling 2 tubs per day, they will eventually sell the same amount of cookie dough. How many days will that take? How many tubs will each sell? So the equation is y equals x plus 5 and y equals 2x, right? So both sides are exactly equal. So x plus 5 is equal to 2x. Solve is for the x. So the correct option is x equals 5. Now substitute x equals 5 is any of the equation. So y equals 10. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Sydney and Justin are making presentation for a class project. Sydney's slideshow starts with a verbal introduction that is 6 seconds long, and then each slide is left up to 3 seconds, right? So that is y equals 3x plus 6. Justin leaves each slide screen on 4 seconds and his introduction lasts for 5 minutes, 5 seconds. So the second equation is y equals 4x plus 5. Sydney and Justin notice that their presentation have both the same number of slides and same duration. How long is each presentation? How many slides in each presentation? We need to calculate the slides and how long the presentation is, right? So both of the equations are equal to x, so that means they both are exactly equal. Let's just solve it for the variable x. 4x minus 3x is equal to 5 minus 6. So that is x equals negative 1, right? Now you can replace x in any of the equation and calculate the value y. That is 6 minus, wait. 4x minus 3x, right? And 6 minus 5. So x is equal to 1. Now y is equal to 4 times 1 plus 5. That equals 4 plus 5. So the correct option is x equals 1, y equals 9. That means x is the slide. So that means each presentation is 9 seconds long and has one slide. Option number 2 is the correct option. Each presentation has 8 slides and sorry, 9 slides and it is one slide and it is 9 seconds long. Option number 2 is the correct option. Gina just became a personal trainer and is finalizing her pricing plans. One plan is to charge $41 for the initial consultation. So $41 for the initial consultation, and $59 per session. So y is equal to 59x plus 41. Another plan is to charge $89 for the consultation and $55 for each session. Gina realizes the two plans have the same cost for a certain number of sessions. How many sessions is that? That is 59x plus 41 is equal to 55x plus 89. So 59x minus 55x is equal to 89 minus 41. 4x is equal to 48, so x is equal to 12. Now you can replace any of the equation, like substitute x is equal to 12 in any of the equation. So let me just do calculations. 55 times 12 is 660. 660 minus 89, that is 500. 55 times 12 is 660 plus 89, that is 749. So option number 2 is the correct option for 12 sessions and the cost is 749 on either plan. Option number 2 is the correct option for 12 sessions. The cost is $749. Two students in the same Spanish class, Lester and Jessica, plan to get together after the school to make vocabulary Flashcards. Lester started on the project yesterday and has already made 13 flashcards. Jessica hasn't started yet. Lester started on the project yesterday and has made 13 flashcards, right? Okay. L- since Lester makes 5 flashcards per minute and Jessica makes 6 flashcards per minute, how many flashcards will each student have? How long will it take? So 6x is equal to 5x plus 13. So 6x minus 5x is equal to 13. So x is equal to 13, right? Y is equal to 6 times 13, that is 78. So option number 1 is the correct option. Lester and Jessica will have 78 flashcards in 13 minutes. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve a system of equation using elimination. Solve a system of equation using elimination. So we have to eliminate a variable, right? So just look at the variable x. We have 9x and negative 9x. So if we add the equation, we can eliminate the variable x. So we need to add both the equations, right? So 9x plus 7y equals 15. So negative 9x minus 10y equals negative 6. So negative 3y is equal to 9. So y is equal to negative 3. Now put y equals negative 3 in any of the equation and calculate the value of x. So that is x equals 4. So let's just start with the test questions. Solve using elimination. Negative 2x plus y equals negative 2. 2x plus y equals 18. Negative 2x plus y equals negative 2. 2x plus y equals 18. So, wait, we need to add both the equations because adding means we can eliminate the variable x, right? So, when we add 2x and 2x makes 0, so we have 2y equals 16. So, y is equal to 8. Now, you can substitute y equals 8 in any of the equation and calculate the value of x. So, negative 2x is equal to negative 10, x is equal to 5. So the correct option is 5 and 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 5 and 8. Option 2 is the correct option. 5 and 8. You solve using elimination. So for the variable y, both of the variable have the same uh, in both the equations variable y have the same coefficient. So we need to subtract both the equations, right? So when we subtract, y variable cancel out and 10 minus 9 is x, 10 minus 17 is negative 7. So x is equal to negative 17. So replace any of the equation, substitute x in any of the equation and calculate the value of y. So add 63 both sides. Negative 8y equals 80. So 8 is equal to negative 10. So y is equal to negative 10. Sorry. So the correct option is so the correct option is negative 7 and negative 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve using elimination. So x plus 4y equals 5. and 2x plus 4y equals 6. So just subtract both the equations. Negative x is equal to negative 1. So x is equal to 1. So 1 plus 4y equals 5. 4y is equal to 4. So y is equal to 1. So the correct option is 1 1. The correct option is 1 and 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve using elimination. 8x plus y equals 17 and negative 3x plus y equals negative 16. So subtract both the equations. So when subtracted, y would be eliminated. 8 plus 3 is 11, 16 7, and 6 13, and 33. So x is equal to 3. Now you can substitute x equals 3 in any of the equation. So then that would be y is equal to negative 16 plus 9. So y is equal to negative 7. So option number 2 is the correct option, that is 3 and negative 7. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 3 and negative 7. Negative 3x minus y equals negative 6 and 3x minus y equals 18. So we need to add both the equations to eliminate the variable y. So y cancel out. Negative 9x is equal to negative 6x is equal to minus 24. So x equals 4. So replace the variable x with equals 4 in any of the equation and calculate the value of y. So negative 3 times 4 minus y equals negative 6. Negative y is equal to negative 6 plus 12. So y is equal to negative 6. So option number 2 is the correct option, that is 4 and negative 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 8 math chapter. We were working on is system of linear equations. The lessons we have covered: solve a system of equation using substitution, solve a system of equation using substitution word problems, solve a system of equations using elimination. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. With any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live tutors are available there to help you, or write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So, any questions, you can please write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So, any questions, you can please ask if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.